What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's looking like a beautiful day today, another beautiful day. And I just wanted to take you guys out on a little adventure. I've been wanting to go and do a catch and cook for Calico for a while now. If you guys didn't know, Calico Bass is one of the more common reef game fish, or like reef fish, that you'd find here in Southern California. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys the process. I'm heading over to my buddy's Adrian's house. I'm gonna pick him up. And we're gonna go head out to the old training grounds. This is the spot that we used to hit a lot when we first started out. But this is like the bread and butter of diving locations. So stick around and see you guys in a bit, because we're about to go catch some calicos and cook it up with you guys. See you soon. We just got to Adrian's house, so let's give him a call here.
What up, bro?
Yo, I'm outside.
Okay.
Okay. See ya. What up? You look like you need a hand. Why don't you give us a rundown of what you need to have a successful dive?
Always positive vibes, bro. Let's go.
Let's go. She's like, what's up?
What's up? I just pulled that one then.
We are rolling up to our destination. It's looking good. Weather looks awesome. The lifeguards are here. They usually give us a hard time, so hopefully they won't give us too hard of a time this time. What are you hoping to catch, Adrian?
Ooh, I don't know. Something good, man. I haven't shot anything, I feel like, in like 2-3 months.
Well, we're gonna get dressed and we'll see you guys in a little bit. What a day! Alright, jump in first. 3, 2, 1, go! It's all about the timing. Alright, ladies and gents, we are back in the water. It's always good being in water, you know? So out here, we had some crazy visibility. Watch me come through, and it's literally top to bottom visibility, which is pretty rare for this area. But we're so stoked. It was wild. Here, just chilling on the bottom, warming up, and a school of sargo comes by. Really neat. They're actually good eating when they're big enough size. But, moving on. Here is a really cool clip. I'm laying at the bottom. And see a school of little sand bass. Super curious, especially the young ones. I don't know, I was just trying to stay as still as I could and see how close they can come. Check out these little guys, they come right up to me. As long as you don't move and don't act like a threat, the fish get super comfortable. It's really cool how they can read your body language. Look at those two guys, they just come right up. Yeah, just again, man, that visibility was insane, top to bottom. It's like we're diving at the islands, and as I mentioned before, a lot more footage to come, and hopefully we're going to get some from Catalina Island for you guys. You're going to see a lot clearer visibility like this. But now it's time to get serious. So I know we're in the pocket. Calicos were, being sighted here left and right. So we're going to start the hunt. Coming down, and if you can look, moving real quiet, real slowly through the kelp, using rocks as cover. And yeah, that's pretty much the way to hunt calico, is to pull yourself through the kelp forest. It's just like you're walking around through the forest, looking for them. Got to be a little bit more active. I'm going to come up, and here comes Adrian with a nice calico already ahead of me. Nice sucker. So that was his, and we'll see a little close-up of him.
Ow, fucker! Alright, ow!
Got him there. But yeah, just measuring it up, making sure it's the right size. 14.5 inches is what we're going for. And here we go on this drop. We're going to get the calico. So I'm going to come through. I spotted him, slow it down, wait for him to clear the kelp. Boom! Take the shot through. And we are on, and that is going to be our dinner in the next few days. See you soon. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, what's up? We are now here in the kitchen. It's been a couple days since we caught the calico, and we wanted to take you into the kitchen and cook up a Southern California classic. This is going to be a Baja Style Fish Taco. Mexico is not too far from where we are. It's literally just south of the border. So this right here is going to be one of the most common things made with local fish. And I'm going to show you guys how to do it with lots of love and lots of flavor. Let's get into it. All right, so before we get into it, I want to show you guys what you need to make some awesome fish tacos. So first and foremost, we got some corn tortillas. Corn is the way to go. It's gonna be more traditional in my opinion, but you can do flour if you like. I personally like corn. We got some cabbage, our freshly shot calico, of course, and then we're gonna do a ensenada style Baja beer batter. So we got flour and we got cornstarch. Cornstarch gonna use to dredge the fish, and then we got our flour that we're gonna hit with our Mexican style beer, some yellow mustard, believe it or not, that's gonna give it some color and some flavor. And then we got our seasonings for our batter right here. So we got garlic, oregano, salt, pepper, and a secret ingredient, chicken bouillon. That's gonna round everything out, give a nice bit of umami to everything. And last but not least, we got our toppings, some fresh lime, Mexican style mayonnaise right here, Mexican style crema, we're gonna do 50-50 right there. That's gonna be our cream dressing right on top. And then last but not least, some store-bought salsa. Let's get into it. So these are our calico fillets. So basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the skin off. I already filleted them off the fish. And in order to skin it, it's gonna be really easy. Let's do this one first. I'm gonna make a slight incision and leave a little bit of meat right here, so you can grab the skin. And then with that, you're gonna let the knife sit against the cutting board and just wiggle the blade all the way to the very end, and you should get a nice clean, look at that, skin off fillet. It'll be trash. Let's do it one more time. Here's the fillet. Gonna make a cut in and slowly work the blade in, using that meat to kind of get a grip on the fillet. And we're gonna pull once again all the way to the back, pulling on the skin. Let the blade sit flat on the cutting board. And voila, look at that one more time. No flesh on the skin. Get rid of the skin. We have a beautiful boneless fillet. Now there is a set of center bones, and if you rub my finger, I can feel the bones kind of coming across like this. So just to separate it, I'm gonna cut it down like that, and the bones are now here, and they'll stop about right there, so we can save a portion of that fillet. That's gonna be all the rib cage right there. You could save that for something else, which we would in a little bit, but today we're just gonna make some plain taco meat. I'm gonna cut all the blood off because that's gonna be no bueno. Let's cut this up a little bit more. And we'll match those cuts. So something like that, something like that. And we have our calico pieces. So go here, here. Beautiful. All right, so first things first is we're gonna make up our beer batter. It's gonna be pretty simple. We're gonna start with a little bit of baking powder. I totally forgot, but we're gonna hit it with some baking powder. And then we're gonna season everything up. So let's add our salt, quite a bit of salt right there, and some pepper, black pepper, our garlic that we're gonna add, oregano, and our chicken bouillon. Like I said, that's gonna be our secret umami bomb ingredient. So I'm just gonna hit it about maybe a tablespoon. All right, we're gonna add just enough beer to dissolve. We don't wanna add too much beer right now because I wanna save the bubbles for when we actually start to mix this with the batter. So with that, take a spoon, get it all going. Now that that's thoroughly combined, I'm also gonna hit it with some of our mustard here. The mustard's gonna give it a little bit of flavor and some color too. So about half a tablespoon of mustard. Gonna stir to combine. All combined, we're gonna add it to our flour. So here's our flour, here's our mixture going in. And I can tell already it's gonna definitely need a little bit more beer, but let's get this first incorporated and then we can also add beer from there. Now you don't have to add beer, you can use water, of course. But this is definitely gonna be a traditional style right here, so let's go ahead and hit it with our beer. I don't want it too thick of a batter, but I don't want it too thin either, so just keep an eye and watch for the consistency that we're shooting here for. Now for best results, you could actually make the batter about a day or two ahead of time and let it sit in the fridge. That way you let all the gluten relax and you're gonna get a nice, even, consistent batter without having to add too much beer to begin with. It's gonna hydrate all the flour particles nicely. So we're almost there in terms of the consistency. So we're about a pancake batter right now, and I want it slightly thinner than a pancake batter. So in goes the last addition of our beer. And then once that's all combined, I think we'll be good to go. So that, folks, is the consistency that we're looking at right here. Slightly runny, slightly together. And if I lift it up, it's gonna coat the spoon nicely. Take a look. And that's gonna be a beautiful batter for our fish. Now let's move on to the next step. Now we're gonna make the sauce that goes on top of it. In case you guys didn't know what it was, that white creamy stuff is really simple. All it is a half and half combination of our Mexican sour cream and our Mexican mayonnaise. This mayonnaise, they mix it with a little bit of lime, so you get a little bit of a more unique flavor. But basically, really simple. Just show you how it's done. We're gonna take our sour cream, AKA crema, and add about yay so much. We are going to add our mayonnaise in about equal parts, all right? Once we do get it going, we're gonna have a whole nother level of flavor. Mix to combine, and booyah! We are now ready to put everything together. Let's give that a taste, yeah? Bang, spot on. All right, now it's time to season up the fish. So I'm gonna hit it with some salt. Just a light coating of salt. And also gonna hit it with some black pepper. Now that they've been coated, let's go ahead and dredge them in the flour. So, cornstarch, I'm sorry. Drop them in the cornstarch. And now that they're dredged, we're gonna knock off the excess and put them on a plate. 1, 2, 3. And now that everything's dredged, we're gonna go ahead and start battering these bad boys up. So all you gotta do is just take one piece right here, drop it in, give it a nice coat, and pull it out, and look at that. That's gonna fry up beautifully. Let's take it to the fryer, see what's up. Awesome blossom. Now let's fry up the rest of these bad boys.
Plus
ladies and gentlemen, well there we have it. That's gonna be my take on a Baja Style Fish Taco. Check it out. This is the moment of truth. Let's see how we did. Alright, you ready for this? Cheers, guys. Thanks for coming this far. That's just a solid all the way through. So, we got a crispy fish, a nice delicate flaky texture, it's not overcooked, seasoned all the way through because we hit it with salt and pepper.